Pre-dynastic mummy. A chronological layout of the museum guides visitors on a discovery of the ancient Egyptian civilization, starting from the pre-dynastic period, that is, the period before the beginning of the great pharaonic dynasties, until the Arab conquest. At the beginning of the room inside the first display case are the human remains of an adult male in his 30s, depicted here on this panel. He lived around 5,600 years ago, in the pre-dynastic period. The oval shape of the grave he was buried in and the fetal position of his body give us important clues indicating the mummy's date, which was also confirmed by carbon-14 scientific analysis. The body is surrounded by a few burial goods, showing that a belief in the afterlife already existed at the start of the pharaonic period. On the right of the panel, above the head of the deceased, is a basket containing pieces of linen. Below this, near his hands, there are arrows and throwing sticks, and on the left side of the image, just below the mummy's feet, we find a pair of sandals. Although these objects are placed alongside this individual, we're not sure whether they were all originally part of his grave goods, because this burial was not discovered through an archaeological excavation, but it was purchased in Egypt by Ernesto Schiaparelli at the start of the 20th century. The excellent state of preservation of the body is due to the process of natural mummification. The body, wrapped up in animal skins and reed mats, was in direct contact with the sand, which, being rich in sodium oxide, enabled to preserve the body and keep it in a dry, desiccated state. Researchers have discovered that the body of the deceased had been anointed with several substances such as resin, animal fat, and conifer oil, known for its strong antibacterial power, which help preserve the body tissues. The need to artificially preserve bodies came about later, when people started to be buried in coffins rather than directly in the ground. For this reason, the techniques of mummification and embalming became more and more precise throughout the centuries.